Good morning, everyone. Happy Thursday. What beautiful morning. I hope you are well. Back to basics, fitness Pilates refresher today. So if you've not taught fitness Pilates for a while, or you feel that you need a refresher, I'm doing one today. So if you're interested, comment refresher, and I'll send you all the details of how you can join. Here, and let's do a bit of back to basics. First of all, warm up for your FP session. Here we go. Good morning. Oh, by the way, this is Healing Beats. It's so beautiful. If you do teach fitness Pilates, let me know what your soundtrack is at the moment. I love this mix. Now, back to basics warm up. If you are just, again, setting up your session, you've got everybody into position, maybe it's a beginner session that you're doing, definitely do a bit of grounding, get everybody into the right frame of mind, and you could introduce some breath work, breathing in through the nose and breathing out through the nose, and focusing on your diaphragmatic breath work, and then just allowing everybody to ground, sink into the session. And usually you start with your shoulders for your mobility warm-up. What about going with your ankles first of all, and just rocking and rolling onto your tiptoes and then back. And you can throw in a balance challenge. This is just going to be very simple. So if you're just rocking and rolling, and then close your eyes. So you're adding a balance challenge. Your brain's not quite sure where you are in space. So we can add that quite early on to your warm-up. And then balance on your left leg and just circle the right ankle. So really simple stuff to begin, and then circle around on the other side. And then take that leg behind you and do a small bend, just really small. So this is waking up your ankle, your knee and your hip. And then bring everything back into the center, up onto your tiptoes and then back. Again, focusing on your alignment, your positioning. And then lift up on the left side, circle the ankle. If you can see my foot there, I need to move my webcam, don't I? And then you could add a flex and a point. Let me just tilt you down a bit so you can see me. There you go. And then take the right leg behind you. And again, this is only small, just a small bend, warming up the knee, the ankle and the hip. There we go. Good, one more. Come back into the center. Take the feet down and then go back into your rock and roll onto your tiptoes. So for a class, you might spend a tiny bit more time on that. Now let's move up through the knee, single knee, extend the leg, bring it in and lower down. So just to begin, just take the knee off the floor, and then every time you do this, lift the knee just a tiny bit higher and then down. So back to basics, beginners. And then bring it back again. You can place your hand on top of your pelvis and keep the pelvis still and stable. Extend. Now just for the side, I want you to lift the knee up, bring the knee to the side and then back down. So start to move into your hips and then out. Good morning. How are you feeling, team? What are you up to today? What are you teaching? Lovely, one more. Now staying with the knee, let's put those together. So if we do a knee, extend, bring it in, take it out to the side, extend, bring it in and lower down. So we've got ankle strength, ankle balance, stability, moving through the hip, extend, and then bring it back. Let me do one more of those. So knee, extend, bring it back, take it out to the side, extend in front, and then release. Good morning. Out, in, out to the side, bring it back in. And you could continue with that or move into a small hip circle. So if we do 4 on the right, so I'm moving up the body. And then 4 on your left. Just again, open and circle. Good, one more. And you could, again, sequence those together. So you could go back to your rock and roll with your ankle, do your balance, and just put these simple moves together. And then change, or again, you could move up Start to move into your spine. Good, one more. So I will move up. So I'm going to lift and open. A slow right rotation. Come back to the center. Bring your arms in, sweep, and then release down. So lift and open. Left rotation. Bring it all the way in. Release it down. So I'll add lateral flexion over to the right and center. So just very gentle, back to basics warm up. One more. Here we go. So we lift, up and open, right rotation. Bring it back. Arms come in and then release it down. Do it again, up and open. Left rotation, right rotation. Bring it in and down. And then move into just a slow side bend right to left. There you go. One more. Now let's move both arms up. Now this time the right arm sweeps back. Add rotation, bring your arm in and then release it down. Let's go up on the other side, gentle. Look over your left shoulder, bring it in. Now I'm going to incorporate just a small partial roll down and then come up. So you have both arms up. Just bring the fingertips together, right rotation. Bring your arms in and then release it down. Good morning. Good morning, YouTube. Left. And then bring it back in. Slowly release it down. Just a partial roll down, really small. And then come up. And again, partial roll down. Good, and then come up. So let's go with the hands now. Hands, flex, lift and open. So starting to move. A little bit more shoulder work. We get the elbows, the wrists, the fingers, the hands, especially if you're doing any weight bearing exercise. So 1, 2, 3 and 4. I'm going to hold both arms at the top here. Hold at the top. Add more weight for lateral flexion. Lateral flexion. Bring it in and out. So we go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Bring everything down. And then again into a partial roll down. So just very, very simple. This session is, and bring it all the way back up. And then with your elbows, so touch the shoulders and around the edge. Good, there you go. One more. Good, and release. Okay, so a few just really, really simple mobility exercises, movements that you can build into your warm-up. If it's really hot, if you're teaching today, you might be bringing everything back to basics, maybe taking things just a little bit slower, or maybe you've got a new course starting after Easter and you want to start really slowly and just see how everybody's moving and just move up the kinetic chain rather than down for a change. Hope that helps. Let me know. If you are fitness Pilates trained, maybe you've not taught fitness Pilates for a while, or you've not done any refreshers and you feel that you need a bit of a brush up, you can join me today. 1 o'clock? Yeah, 1 o'clock. 1 o'clock till 2:30 today. I'll be doing a fitness Pilates refresher. So if you want all the info, all the updates, just comment refresher and you can join me live or you can get the replay. And I'll see you then. Have a lovely day, everyone. Thanks for tuning in.